Right folks, how's it going? Yours truly out for an impromptu overnighter over Dave Fries' spot. There's just a few of us this week, well for me anyway, it's just an overnight for me, so usual setup, you know, simple lean-to type thing, and the swag. I'm sitting on the old Wanigan. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll stick a card up in the up there and you can go over and have a look at it. It's basically a new little box that I've been playing around with. So, and then I've obviously got my Steuben. And that's it really, so stay tuned folks. Hope Dave's setting up his, are you swagging it?
Yeah.
He's swagging it.
I'm just mucking around with the awning bit.
With the awning. Yeah, he's got all this.
Swag down here somewhere.
He's got all this new fancy awning, see?
Yeah.
All the Oz tent stuff, so he's playing around with it, and he's going to be swagging it as well. This is one of the Stanley sort of coffee
filters.
Yeah.
Basically the filter's in there, and you put the coffee directly in there, and it sits over your cup, and it fits over most cups to be honest. Just some hot water.
Yeah.
Just take that off. It's a stupid job that is.
It's just spilling everywhere other than where you want it.
But with these you're meant to do it slowly like that.
Right.
Just sort of do it.
Smells well.
Smells lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's coffee like that. It smells good anyway, doesn't it?
And just leave it really. And but yeah, you're meant to do it a bit slower. Just trickle it in.
Oh right.
Well, that's how I've seen it done.
Oh right. You think that wouldn't make a difference really, because it's still got to go through the filter,
Yeah, I know,
hasn't it?
But look at it. It does a really nice cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's alright though. Get my splodging of butter in there. think that's a green woodpecker. They're nice, aren't they?
Beautiful, isn't they?
Yeah.
Salt pie and a pine, you know what I mean?
Oh, savoury all day long.
Yeah. Did you, what about the old suet puddings though? You're off then now, aren't you?
Oh mate, my missus gets the puddings from the butchers, them suet puddings, and they're gorgeous, aren't they?
Mm.
We was here last time, was it last weekend?
Yeah, last week.
We was at school. And
Do you do pie and mash?
I did pie and mash.
Yeah.
Crikey, did I have heartburn. Mate. And then, luckily Dave had some Gaviscon, so I took that off, mate.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bird.
you're right.
That the other week I got some.
Paul has brought out these Doritos. They're flaming hot tango cheese. Apparently they're supposed to be new, and they've got a little bit of a back burner, aren't they? They're quite nice for crisps.
They're too hot for me. I like hot, but I could feel it going down. The heat was burning up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you take a handful of them and eat them, then you get the full one.
Yeah, no, Dave's a bit of a puff when it comes to things like that. Oh, yeah.
You got something to wash it down with?
Hey?
You got something to wash it down with?
I can't see what they are. Well, Paul has just given me a Motorhead Overkill. Thank you, man. And this is a Pilsner.
How strong is that, Dick?
4.7.
Oh, that's all right. Not really.
So we'll have a go.
Nice session on that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Motorhead. Look at me now. Motorhead. All right. Now.
Close. Close, yeah.
No.
Wait a minute.
Hey?
In fact, that is a beer.
Let's see. That water's getting hot. That's all right. Yeah. Look. Well, Dave's having some sort of vegan.
No, chicken. Chicken, sort of like an Indian style flavoured chicken, chucked on the grill as it should be cooked.
Yeah, whatever.
And then you got your steak on it.
I've got my steak, but I'm trying out tinned asparagus and
Did you say timber?
eh?
Timber asparagus?
No, tinned asparagus. And mashed potato, and
It
Paul.
sounded like timber.
And Paul is having a Groucho Marx.
I was thinking more about. I was about that then.
I was about a bit of Jimmy Savile. Oh, don't do that. Don't get me cut out of YouTube. I've got a nice bit of colour on my steak, asparagus, and I've got some water boiling to have some mashed potato and probably some gravy.
I ain't got light.
Now, Paul, in his infinite wisdom, loves doing his Google fooding skills. He's a bit of a kit whore, I suppose. And he's showed us this thing this morning, as I'm always on this continuous journey of trying to get stuff compact and, you know, going down the old Desmuck route, you know. So that's going to be a word now, all right, that we need to all catch on to. Hashtag Desmuck. But anyway, Paul has recently come by a guy from the UK actually, and he's brought out some really. He's basically kind of like a lightweight camper, and he's brought out a load of. This guy has obviously thought about it from his own, you know, from his own experiences, and he's come out with all these great little sort of little cooking systems and stuff like that. So Paul's recently purchased some stuff from the guy, and what we're going to do now, we're going to give it. That's Dave's Kelly kettle whistling away there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try it out and see what it's like for boiling water. But basically, there's the burner.
Speedster backpacking.
And there's one of the fuel bottles that you can get. I mean, when you look at the guy's website, the stuff is cheap and chips. It's like sort of jumble sale prices, isn't it?
£3.30 for this.
£3.30. Look, for a little for this little burner. This is the smaller one of the two, isn't it?
Yeah, he does a few sizes. This is the 30mm.
And you've got another one as well. We'll have a look at the second one as well. But obviously Paul's just going to, you know, that's one of the little fuel bottles he does. But we'll show you some of the other bits as well. I mean, bear in mind, folks, we're not affiliated to this guy, but it's when you see nice bits of kit, a little bit of wee come out for me, I know that much. I even did a dance this morning. So there's, you know, that's one of the windshields that he's got. That's the little plate there that goes on the bottom. And then you've got a little stand inside there, and then Paul's he's got one of the sort of is that a Lixada one? And he's got a Lixada pot with about 400ml of water in there. Oh, you want a lighter? I've got a ferro rod. Do you want my ferro rod?
I'll do it.
And yeah, just got the scraper, the burrs on one side of it.
That one?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Might be better to take the windshield off.
Yeah, start with. Not yet.
No pressure.
No.
Why was that not happening then?
I never did it the lighter before.
I think he's put Pernod in there rather than meths. No, it's not having it, is it? Okay. Well, we'll keep the camera going. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it. There you go, mate. Don't know what's happening there. Maybe my batteries will run out on my ferro rod. Well, it's not having it for some reason. I mean, that's got meths in there. I mean, that's soaked in meths, but for some reason, go on, lighter. But it's nothing like playing it for real.
So
It's going now.
On, you know, you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't see it.
There we go.
Beautiful.
All right, folks, we kept it real. You know what I mean? So it didn't quite take it with a ferro rod, but that's, you know, that's not to say it wouldn't work, because you know, even the transies work.
Give that a little minute. Well, that's an even burn, isn't it?
Yeah, it is an even burn.
So there's 400ml.
So now he's got about 400ml of water in there in a titanium pot. So what we'll do is we'll have a little time and see how long it takes, but I won't keep the camera running. We'll have a look at some of the other bits while we're waiting. Alright, folks, so Paul's laid out some bits on his oh yeah, here's the little coffee thing as well, little percolate. We're just going to put that on the table. And these are the bits, like some of the bits that they've got. You know, he's obviously given it some thought. So you've got, first of all, I mean, this is all Paul stuff. I mean, when we actually looked at his order, I think he'd only spent about £17. So that's like, you know, like a little coffee percolator thing. Those bits fold out. I've got to throw it in there. And that is that. And that's the slightly bigger burner. And then you've obviously got, what's this screw lid, then you've got that to obviously reduce your flame. Not on this one, but this obviously fits on the other one that's actually been in use at the moment. And then you've obviously got a lid there to obviously put it on top that'll extinguish your flame. Got a couple of tight fuel bottles there, which again are quite natty. Nice flip top lid on there as well. They remind me of like the dye, you know, like the old Grecian 2000 type bottles. That's what they remind me of.
Yeah, I never used it, Des.
I've never. Yeah. And then there's one of the windshields. Again, it's really light stuff, you know. And then if you look at the bottom there, you've got the little arms there to obviously put the pot stand on. So it's quite a, you know, quite a clever, simple setup. Now with the water still boiling at the moment, I think we're on about 2.5 minutes, aren't we, at the moment? So we're still waiting for it to see how it's going. But I mean, it's obviously giving out quite a bit of heat. Really natty. I mean, I'm going to go over there. I mean, as I say, I got quite excited with seeing these bits this morning. Yeah, quite impressed. Yeah, so it's still kicking off a nice bit of flame there. So the flame's still going strong. We've got about a burn top. We've got about 5 minutes now, and we're starting to get a slight simmer now on the water. So, you know, it's not jet ball speeds, but you know, when you're using meths, it's not a bad bit of kit if you're looking for something that's sort of compact and light, you know, and lightweight, you know, and your weight's at a premium, and maybe your compactness, which I'm more into, the compactness of stuff. I mean, you know, that sort of burner is going to fit in your pocket. you know, the whole kit will fit in your, you know, in a pocket of a jacket or something, you know, so it will free you up a little bit of space somewhere else. But even if you want to carry it in a day sack or a rucksack, you know, it's you know, and you want to save on space, maybe that's an avenue to go down. I mean, I like it. I'm going to definitely purchase some stuff off this guy. One because it's cheap, and one because it's from the UK. So there you go. There's the water. It's on the boil now. That's about 400 ml of water in there, in a titanium pot. If we take the actual pot out, it's still burning. The meth's still going. There you go. So there it is, folks.
Let's get a brew on.
Let's get a brew on. So folks, if you are after his kit, it's I'll put a little bit of a description there. So it's www.speedsterstoves.co.uk, all one word. And as you can see, I'm really liking it. I really like the, you know, the simplicity of it all. Really, you know, it's a really nice bit of kit. As I say, that's nothing. You know, you can slip that in your pocket. Still you know, burning. No worries. And that mess, Paul's just pointed out that the burner's still going as well. So, you know, if, as I say, if you're looking for stuff at a bit of a premium, you know, lightweight, compactness and all the rest of it, even just in your day kit for just a day trip out, maybe, you know, maybe it's an option for you folks to think about. All right, so there you go. All right, so just one final bit then, because that's the smaller burner. It's still going, still burning. So that's the one that obviously makes the flame smaller. It just literally slips on there like so. And then if you want to extinguish the flame, you can then just use that one to go over the top to extinguish it. Obviously you have to take that one off, but you know, really I just like the fact that it's simple, compact, brilliant. All right, mate, and there's the that's a little coffee percolator in action.
It's got a couple of little finger dabs there.
Yeah, it's a neat bit of kit, that, isn't it? And it's so lightweight. Yeah, great bit of gear.
And really inexpensive.
Yeah, that's a real good, you know, really go and check it out, folks. You know, I've not even got anything yet. I've only got the stuff from what Paul's using.